Now, normally one of the greatest advantages of Twitter, and one of the few advantages of it, is you get breaking news there pretty much faster than anyone. Twitter and then websites and then YouTube is usually the order where breaking news happens. So that's why I continue to use it. And if you're not following me and you do have a Twitter account, I suggest, I implore, I ask you to. My handle is at the quartering, one word. Apparently, Twitter normally, again, on top of especially the most woke of topics, has completely missed out about Miss Monopoly, a board game, that I covered, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. But for whatever reason, this afternoon, Twitter is now aware of it, and surprise, they hate it. Interestingly, it is nice to see kind of everyone coming together and bash a corporation who is trying to profit off feminism. Surprise, even now more than ever, women can buy our stuff is the general response to this type of thing. Now, the original video came out September 9th, 2019, like a full year ago, and has 1.5 million views. Currently has let's just talk about upvotes. 1.5 million views, just has 5,800 upvotes. It also currently has 75,001 downvotes. Well, I don't really know how many it is, but I just disliked it for solidarity's sake, my brothers and sisters. Just to give you a sample of this, because I responded to this video, this commercial in its entirety, but just to give you a sample of what we get. We have women hold just 10% of patented inventions. So stunning, much brave. Fortunately. Oh, it's monetized too?
I think if you look around
Fortunately, most young girls are unaware of that fact. Why would... What?
so many of the technologies that are available today, there's so many brilliant female minds that are behind it. A lot of times when people think about our worlds, you think that all the knowledge has already been acquired, or how can you further it? But that's when inventors come
Nobody
into
thinks
play.
that. You know what? I don't want to dig. By the way, the girls in this commercial all seem to be working on really cool things, and ultimately, they were all handed a check for like 20 grand to work on their own inventions.
Push the boundaries of what we think is possible.
Which is cool.
It's important to imagine things that don't exist yet because you see the possibility for things to happen.
My name
Yes.
is Sophia. I'm 16 years old.
It's
and
3
I'm
minutes
working
of...
on an invention to detect sinkholes before they collapse.
It's 3 minutes of this, but let's get to the best part. Or 2 minutes of that, and the build up. Oh my god, I forgot how great it is. It's coming. It's coming.
What's this?
Except there's a film crew there.
I don't really know. Miss Monopoly. Dear Ava, we believe in you and your invention. That's why you've been chosen to receive a first edition of the Miss Monopoly game.
Wow, thanks! By the way, the game is currently on clearance racks everywhere.
Because you're just like the inventors inside this box, inventors who changed the way we live. We hope that you have fun playing the game and learn about the women who were once just like you.
In every Monopoly box, there's $20,580 in Monopoly money. When you're playing the game, part of the fun is wishing it was real. This time for you, it is $20,580 in real money.
Hey.
Wait, $20,580 in real money? Use this to help.
Okay, so... Oh, it's actually cash.
Hasbro.
Wow, Hasbro. So stunning, much brave. I remember the initial coverage of this. In the new game of Monopoly, women make more than men. One of America's most recognizable board games is getting an upgrade. Hasbro debuting a new game celebrating women's empowerment, Miss Monopoly, marking the first time in Monopoly history where the mascot will be featured on the cover of the game. The twist? Miss Monopoly, female players will make more money. Great, perpetuate the largely debunked and universally laughed at theory of a gender pay gap. Unlike a classic game, women who will collect 240 Monopoly bucks when they pass go, while male players will only collect 200. What's going to happen when they still lose? Just kidding, my wife is ruthless. The idea to create a game where women make more than men. The first game to do so, according to Hasbro. Yeah, because it's stupid and it's sexist and nobody thought it was a good idea. It's a fun new take on the game that creates a world where women have an advantage often enjoyed by men, the company said in a statement. But don't worry, if men play their cards right, they can make money too. Oh, wow, thank God. That's not the only difference, though. Instead of buying property, players will invest in inventions created by women. Things like Wi-Fi, chocolate chip cookies. But no worry, mainstays such as jail, luxury taxes, and chance cards are still included. The announcement, Miss Monopoly, comes a few weeks after the company received criticism for Monopoly socialism, a tongue-in-cheek game that sparked debate for its flippant handling of socialism. Hasbro also debuted Monopoly for Millennials in 2018, poking fun at stereotypical millennial trends such as avocado toast and veganism. Well, the game didn't sell. Nobody cared. You can see already. Mr. Monopoly board game, it's 50% off almost. You could buy it for $9 right now. I'm just curious what it costs on, let's just check. I wonder if it even exists. I bet you people only buy it ironically. Let's see. $8.88 on Amazon. And that's with free shipping. And an average, I used to do FBA for Amazon for one of my clients. Amazon's going to charge about maybe $6 to $8 to Hasbro to ship this. They're losing money to get rid of this. Plus, Amazon takes 10 to 20% on top of that. So essentially, for $8.88, you can buy the game that nobody likes. Let's just see. Look at the reviews, though. 4.5 stars. Number one question, is this a joke? But today, Twitter found out it's trending worldwide today. You could see Godzilla saying, I'm losing my mind. There is no way you're going to be able to predict the ad that this is trying to sell you. Finally, now more than ever, women can buy our product. And if you look otherwise here, you see Shoe on Head tweeted about it. Miss Monopoly is currently trending because why wouldn't it be? If you haven't yet seen this, we unfortunately played it. Why does Miss Monopoly look like she's got a blue check mark but only 1,207 followers? Boom! My problem with Miss Monopoly isn't that she's a female or any of the normal complaints. My problem is that she doesn't give off that big money energy. She looks like a normal person. I don't want that. I want a $10 billion money bag person with fancy clothes. I don't disagree with that. And we have Lev here. Ah, yes. Miss Monopoly, here to celebrate female inventors. When it was a woman who invented the first version of Monopoly, but a man ripped it off, made millions, and sold his company as a self-made inventor that was included with boxes of Monopoly for decades. Repackaging a board game that was stolen from an original female creator as Miss Monopoly to appeal to young women takes massive wheelbarrow-sized balls. This is great. This is exactly like what we saw with the Naughty Dog backlash. You created this game to pander. You knew a large section of people were going to hate it. But when the people you were pandering to hated it as well, that, my friends, is just poetic. It is so rare when we get such a huge win like this, because Hasbro already lost a fortune making this game. It's on clearance everywhere. And the only people that they were trying to sell this to hate them for it and point out that, in fact, the game was allegedly stolen by a woman. Since Miss Monopoly is trending, the story of the original Monopoly board game, starting as a left-wing critique of capitalism made by a woman and turning into this garbage, is fascinating in all the worst ways. Coming out and playing Miss Monopoly and taking $240 when you pass go is probably the ultimate Monopoly power move. All 10-year-old girl, let's play Monopoly. Hasbro, how about Miss Monopoly? Girl, I just want to play a game. Hasbro, it's lady themed. Girls can do anything. Girl, Hasbro, crouching down to eye level. Don't forget that no matter what you do, you will always, and I mean always, be a woman. And you have how messed up the world has been lately. It took 8 months for many of us to notice that Hasbro has added a level of cringe to Monopoly that nobody was asking for. Oh no, I'm asking for it. I want them to keep it up. Hasbro, you know, in a time, look, by the way, families need to play more board games. Let me add, this video's kind of been a meme up until this point, but board games are the forgotten glue of the American or any family. Honestly, I remember growing up and playing Yahtzee with my dad like every Sunday night. And we would play Yahtzee, we would play Monopoly, we would play, what else? Guess Who. As you get older, you play Risk or Stratego, Rummy Cube, Dominoes, whatever it is. Families and even couples, you and your boyfriend or girlfriend, you and your friends, people need to get together and play more board games. It's a great time, a bonding time. You know, get into D&D, RPGs. These are awesome ways and wholesome ways to spend time. They're super affordable. They teach good lessons oftentimes if you pick the right ones. You're supporting independent creators almost always, unless you're going with like Monopoly or something like that. It's just a good wholesome hobby to be into. So you know what? Pick up a board game. Let me end this message with a positive note. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.